Gen V, the finale, Guardians of Godolkins. Who are they guarding? Apparently nobody. All right, guys, Brent here back with the man of chaos himself, the man, the myth, the marvel. You know him, you love him. And if you love us, be sure to hit the love and red subscribe button where we cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, and more. This time, Gen V Episode 8, the finale of Season 1. Will, your thoughts?
I honestly, I wanted to see where they were going to go with this. Like, I kind of already knew we were going to figure out what's going on with the woods and get some people out, but I did not expect it to kind of go the direction that it went. So, yeah, the title was misleading but very on point. So, we definitely do have the Guardians of Godolkin, but not what I expected. So.
It was like Guardians of the Galaxy, but the galaxy is not remaining anymore. Things went horribly awry, and once again, the power of media trumps all superhero powers. The four people who were leading the charge to save the most lives, now in a windowless room for God knows how long, waiting the day that our boy, Butcher, is probably going to be the one to go out and try and break them out because they, at this point, would probably want to fight some soups. Sam is now a sociopath beyond belief, and now went from the most likable character to easily one of the least likable characters on this show. Just period. Because what he did to Emma, not cool. I actually felt bad for her. It's like she literally gave him her everything, and then for him to just turn around and be like, nah, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm all about my revolution. Like, because I got hurt, everyone must suffer.
Yeah.
And he had to turn off his own emotions to do it. Yeah, big man running around on campus. But again, while talking about big man on campus, for every single one of you that said Homelander was going to get killed by one of these people, please go ahead and put your foot in your mouth even further right here, right now. He just annihilated the whole campus and put them in this room before anyone had time to even react. Just so we're aware, Homelander's that dude. We don't like him, but he's that dude in this universe. When it comes to this, come correct for him, or things are going to work. Remember, he defeated the real head popper. And she got one full of fast one on everyone because we still have that airborne contagion roaming around. Let's not forget that going into the next season of The Boys, that's free. And now with Butcher having found the woods, we got so many more variables to cover in this show. Overall, I am thrilled with this season. It picked up exactly where The Boys left off. The dark humor was on point. It covered tough topics. It did so in a humorous way. And it gave us a cast of characters that I actually care about, which, is very refreshing. Sometimes there's always a character here or there. You're like, didn't really do it for me. This entire cast, for the most part, cared a lot about. How do you feel about the show, Will?
I definitely like that the characters are likable. Again, it's not like they're throwaway characters or you don't really care about like the main cast. You actually they've got hard hitting problems that make you want to, like, dang, what's going to happen to him? Or how's he going to deal with that? So it's really refreshing to see. It's not just we're going to explode everybody, even though that's nice too. Now, as far as each character is concerned, again, we see that Marie, like, she's got a real goal. Like, she needs to see her sister. Like, she's got to fix that within herself, and that's really bothering her. So when everything comes up and she has the opportunity to do so, and the fact that she pulled away from that to try to be the hero here, that was a big thing for her because she keeps giving up chances to see her sister, and still try to be the hero for her sister because that was the main goal overall. So that was great. Jordan has been, I say, reliable to a fault. Like, Jordan has been there, and I love how Jordan keeps hitting the swap and stuff like that, like quick offense. Like, right now, Jordan's my favorite fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of going in and tanking and then switching offense real quick. That's fun. Now, as far as Polarity Jr., he's okay. Like him as a person is fine, but his powers, like I need a little bit more from him. So I don't know how they're gonna dress that up for me. But I like him as a character. I like the stuff that he's going through with his father. But as far as his powers, just kind of boring. Like I need him on that Magneto level a little bit more. It's gonna take a while to get there, but
like he's an Avatar Earthbender who's just figuring out metal bending right now. He's not doing it for you.
yeah. So but I'm gonna give him time. And Emma's got me curious.
Because she
She's
just
got me.
cried and then became short. It was like, what?
It's like something about her emotional state looks like it affects her ability to shrink and probably grow. So I'm thinking if she's like sadness and like all that hard cause her to shrink because she's trying to shrinking away from everything,
Get pissed off.
she might Hulk out. Like let's just call it what it is. Like she might, get big and do some damage if she really gets angry. And the fact is that Sam pushed her to the wayside and is now a poster boy for that. And they don't probably know about it, or how much do they know about it? I don't know. That's probably gonna piss her off, and she might rage out. So I don't know. We gonna see. But I'm liking the show. I'm liking how everything's going. Homelander is still that dude. So however long they plan on running the boys and Gen V to kind of come to that resolution with Homelander, because again, that's got to come to a head at some point. I am here for the ride.
Oh, yeah. And the only character I want to say from this cast that we got floating above us, the only one who didn't grow as a person the entire season was Kate. She was manipulating people from day one. She stayed manipulating people at the end, even when she had her hand blown off. She was true to herself from jump. She killed her brother of her own free choices. Her mom then exiled her. And then from there, all she's done is caused even further bloodbaths to just follow her in the pursuit of justice. I understand wanting better and realizing that you got kind of a raw-handed life, but going ahead and imposing your will upon other people who are less fortunate or less better off than you superpower-wise, yeah, that's where I'm going to be drawing the line on your sympathy vote. You are not getting any here. You literally had your boyfriend murdered. You betrayed your new boyfriend who you were cheating on your current boyfriend with. And then you turned your ex-boyfriend's little brother into a superpowered sociopath with a long history of puppets and violence. Things aren't going so good for you. So she's a complicated character, but she may be the only one of the bunch that I personally don't like. But this show, I loved. This was a breakout series in of itself. I hope they continue to run this concurrently with the boys and they find a way to merge it together the way the MCU was able to bring together the Avengers. Because when the Avengers first happened, it was a must-see event. You get Gen V to merge up with the boys successfully. Staying on with what the same shows that we've got right now, this could be that next superhero powwow we're all hoping for team up. So if it's done correctly, like it has been, I'm here for it.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely here for it. Like I want to see how they play this out. But again, even with Kate, and again, she's pretty much been the big bad of this entire, season. Just behind the scenes. Even with losing an arm, she still got one hand on the wheel, and she is trucking. So she is making way for her to like rise to the top. So I'll be interested to see how they're going to work her with her one arm, because again, she got to put hands on people to really make them effective. But she's also got to keep you know Sam in line, and I don't think he's going to be left in line. I think he's going to make a flip again at some point, but I don't think it's going to be the flip to like the other side. I think it's going to be a flip where he's going to kind of like, I'm against everybody, and he's just scrapping. And I feel like he's going to come at Homelander at some point. I don't think he'll
It's
make
going to
it.
end poorly.
I
Because
think
Homelander, he has feelings, he has agendas, he is a person.
yeah.
Sam doesn't have any feeling anymore. He's just cognitive thought. He is a human mind flayer. That's the only way I can put it. And if you play Baldur's Gate, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They have no feelings whatsoever. They just think and do. That's what Sam is at this point, minus all the little tentacles and all that fun stuff. But again, Gen V, love it, appreciate it. So much good stuff. If you love us, appreciate us, and you've been listening to us talk for 10 minutes, be sure to hit the red subscribe button. We cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, gaming, and more, including Loki, which we'll have covered for you in probably about 40 or 50 minutes now. We'll see you then.